See, it'd be such a vibe if we had a glass of wine.
I know. Some wine will take right now. Okay, Tim, turn around, you beautiful thing.
Let me
Gorgeous.
see you twirl. Yeah, let me take these off. I know it's been a long day, but I probably can't read without them. My hair's a mess, but we do it for the stars.
I was gonna call them like stars, but they're for sure stars.
Well, think about it. The Starbucks reward system built to us is stars, so it kind of makes sense. Either one works.
Are they actually stars? Because we can
Yeah,
possibly get it.
Starbucks stars.
So
Like,
we might have to change it.
damn, Starbucks. It's
Stars.
worse.
Yeah. Okay. Can you like guys testing? We're gonna see if everything's compatible. But could you go on your phone, see if
Oh,
everything's
right.
good? If it's too high, if the camera's too high.
We're out of our element.
Yeah, you're totally fine. Explain everybody where we're
Bro,
at.
how my phone was only at 40%?
Oh guys. Oh my gosh.
We're out of our element.
Yeah, you're totally fine. Explain everybody where we're
Bro,
at.
how my phone was only at 40%?
Really? Can I see the background with me standing right there? Okay, perfect. Okay, my booty's gonna be hurting for some time, but I might sit right here. Okay, ready?
How my phone was only at 40%?
Can I see the background? No comments yet, right? No. Okay, how many people watching? Guys, where you guys at? I'm joking. We're
It
having
is
consistent,
late.
so it's late. Okay, so we're good. Waiting for you.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Let me mute this.
Okay.
Ready?
Ready, set, go. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Starbucks Pod. I am your famous host, Colin. Beautiful co-host, my fiance.
Today. Oh.
Anyway, yeah. Continue. You can start off.
If you know, you know. But we officially made it to our wait. Was it? What is it called?
Spring break. We just our spring break. Yeah.
Senior year trip to Louisville, Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
We really wanted you guys to take in the downtown city view because it's like I love.
You can speak up some if you want to.
Oh well, we have the mics.
Yeah, true.
The downtown view, no matter where it's at, I just love like city lights. So I kind of wanted you guys to see that. But if we turn the lights off where you can see the view, you can't see us. So I apologize for the lighting not being perfect. But are you able to post a clip of the view or something later?
Yeah, I will. Yeah, I'll post give you guys a glimpse of everything.
So
but everything's been going good.
Stay tuned for some Kentucky content. We're gonna try to be more consistent, even if we don't podcast. At least some clips.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, sorry guys, we didn't go live. Yeah, sorry, we didn't go live on Wednesday, which we always do, and this past Saturday because on Tuesday morning, I found out I had to put my dog down, and I just been going through that. And Apollo, he was 4 years old, and
just turned 4.
He just turned 4, and he was just the cutest thing ever. And I used to just go home, take him for walks, spend time with him, and just him not being here is just such an impact to me. So that's why I'm delaying these podcasts, but we're here now, and this podcast is dedicated to him.
Yeah, I mean, pet loss is never easy, especially because you weren't expecting it. So it's like you never got that full closure, and it just hits different. Like coming home when it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Someone's not there to greet me. Just like the house is quiet and his stuff is still there. Just such a surreal thing.
Yeah,
but
very sad.
I am proud of you because I've dealt with a lot of loss in my family, but you haven't. So you're dealing it with it. And remember, grief is different for everyone, and there's not a timeline. It's gonna hit you at random times.
Yeah, thank you for that. Yeah, it was just going through, and that's crazy because when I found out that day, I had my desk shift and I had duty, and I was like, should I call off? And I was like, oh, like I'll have to get it replaced and everything. So I didn't call off that day, but I just didn't go to my staff meeting we had, and I just sobbed all day. Luckily she came over, stayed the night, and she was with me and she was just by my side for me to express my feelings. So thank you again for coming.
I'm always good to be there for you. But anyway, back. Sorry, I'm going to transition and sound so insensitive.
No, you're totally fine.
R.I.P. Apollo, big years, we miss you. But going into the road trip, it's normally like a 6-hour straight shot, but it took us like 8 hours to get here because I mean we didn't run into traffic or the weather was fine. You know, it was smooth shot. But I mean, you know, bathroom breaks, getting food, stuff like that. So it's like even if we were out of the car for like 20 minutes, it's still added like 2 hours on, which was like crazy. But I mean, just thank God we got here safely. You know, we didn't get pulled over, we didn't get in an accident. We're here safely. That's all that matters. And we could have flew because I mean it was only an hour and a half ride, but extra money for a freaking plane ticket, and plus everything happening with the planes. If you know, you know, kind of like not ideal. But so we are exhausted. It was a long day, but we made it, and we're here for.
Yes, of course,
anyway,
we're here for you guys. It's funny because Spirit Airlines are kind of flexing at like, So we have lower prices, and we're not getting the car. I mean, we're not getting the plane crashes, and it's so funny.
I don't have my glasses, but we got a lot of comments.
At this time, they're wintering. I'm not gonna lie. Spirit is winter right now. And you know what? I can't say anything about Spirit because only rode Delta, and like
Delta.
I kind of
Delta's been having its issues too.
Yeah, you know Delta, been having issues, but I can't say anything bad or good about Spirit because I haven't been on a plane ride, and I'm probably not going to, but we'll see. Spirit, no shots at you. It's just Delta.
Someone said backside super view, but is it artificial? No nature. I don't know if you're just talking about like, are you asking if it's fake? Because this is just the downtown view, and we wanted to show you guys the downtown view behind us. But if we shut the light off, should we shut the light off really quick? Just to show them.
Yeah, we could. Here, oh my gosh, look at this hotel right here. What is that?
I don't know.
You see that right there?
Yeah.
It's like a reflection.
I'm gonna get the light, and you guys can try to take it in too.
I'm not gonna lie to you. The person I just commented that you made a blew up Starbucks pod.
Oh my gosh.
Up more. Yep.
This light's. Can I move it? Bring it to you real quick. Is that cool?
Yeah. You may have just blew up Starbucks pod because I just got a great idea, and I'm not gonna tell you guys. I'm gonna gatekeep it because I don't want anybody to steal ideas.
So this is the view of our hotel. I hate when views fluctuate. How do like 8 people just leave and join? Okay, so
don't give people like our precise. That's why I didn't want to show them.
I'm just doing a fast view so they can see it's not fake. All right.
And then hide it, because I don't want to give people like our specific location.
Right. No, that makes sense. Just wanted to have them take it in. Okay. I think that's a good angle.
That's good. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. But guys,
wait. I'm sorry, I cut you out.
Yeah, we can't. Is that good? Make sure you can see like yourself.
But we're from Detroit, Michigan area, but we traveled to Louisville, Kentucky for spring break. If you're new, and yeah, so I just wanted you guys to take in the view. It's real. 8-hour drive. We're so tired, but you know what? We are here for you. Anyway, moving on.
Go. You can start it. That's actually crazy.
Huh?
Can you have a roast bottle? Oh my gosh, what
toxic.
Guys, I'm not gonna lie to you. We have loyal fans that have been asking about a podcast, like our videos, and the fact that we go live late, they can't see it.
No, I'm so sad. We promised them 5 p.m. But
yeah, starting. Okay, what we'll do is we'll do a podcast today, and we'll do a podcast Wednesday at original time, and then Saturday to make up for it because. Love our fans, of course.
Yeah. Well, like we said, we'll still like post like even if it's not a whole podcast, like at least trip content.
Yeah, we'll post like a lot of content. But guys, the drive here was insane because it was at nighttime, and when you're going on a freeway with no lights, it's kind of hard to see where you're traveling.
And it was a very twisty road.
Got here safe.
The twisty road was scary because it's like you have to follow the lines.
But had a great time seeing this. We've been through this way multiple times, but just going through Ohio and seeing the views.
It's really conversation.
Good. Okay, so guys, let's get into the meat and oh my god, what they said? Meat and pot? No.
Huh? Meat and potatoes?
Yeah, I might as well just keep saying that until it.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
So guys, let's get into the meats and potatoes.
What the?
Anyway, let's start off with so I guess what I found on X, which is never, and I don't think I found anything positive on X, But anyway,
That's
so
toxic. I hear
a
the
person
point.
graduating from college said that a minimum person should send their significant other breakfast $50. Breakfast should be $50. Lunch should be $80.
What?
Gas should be $100. Brunch should be one. Why is it going up by $50? I guess it's going okay. Brunch should be $150. Dinner should be $200. Nails, oh my gosh, nails and makeup should be $250. Then it goes up by 50. Right? It goes up by 50. Outfit should be $300, and then wig install, blah blah, blah $400. $40 is never acceptable ever in life. So I guess with just as the eras begin to progress, things went up in price. Like people say haircuts
Is
are.
this just for her?
I guess for her, I guess for what everybody's talking about. That could just be a guy
Like a
saying
day?
it. I guess I don't know. It might just be for the month, like a month budget, like for the partner relationship. But guys, like haircuts used to be $10 to $15. I remember walking in the shop. My dad used to give me literally $10. We used to wait there all day to get a haircut, and
All day?
yeah,
That
literally all day. It used to be at $10 to $15. Now it's $50, $100.
No.
Like yeah, prices are insane. So that's basically what that post is telling to, because in a relationship, I'm not gonna point fingers at like the female perspective that wants more, but some guys want resources from their significant other as well. But I just want to say, for my guys out there, how does it feel for your significant other to want to always be spoiled? That's a question.
Just like being a high maintenance girl.
High maintenance, like clingy. We can say being like kind of clingy all the time. I can put that in there.
Needy, maybe.
Needy. How do you guys feel about that? And then how do you express your feelings? I will post this as like a separate short. And if you guys in the comments want to ask questions, did anybody ask any questions?
Here you can hold the phone while I kind of elaborate.
Okay, from a girl view, explain why you guys are needy.
Dang. Well, I want to put it that way because, sorry, my hair's just so crazy from that trip. Anyway. From the girl's perspective, or at least my perspective, because I can't speak for a woman, but I would definitely say that it really just depends on the female, because if you have your standards high and you get with someone that doesn't meet that, you're going to be unhappy, and then you're just going to be seen as someone that's stuck up. So definitely, this is so hard to say, but find someone that matches your standards, because if you have low standards,
okay, but I have to shoot.
What I'm trying to say is, don't go with someone that you know is not going to set the bar, because you're just going to be unhappy. Just if you can find someone that matches you, no matter what that is great. But it's very hard to. And the thing is, though, like I think that if she made that list of budgets, I feel like depending on how frequent, is this like an everyday thing?
Bro, what are 50 increments?
Is this an everyday thing, or is it like a monthly?
I'm gonna say monthly.
Because why are you spending? Imagine it was a day though. Why is your lunch costing that much? And the thing is, if that is her man, why would he be sending her money for all these things? Isn't he going to be there to pay for them? Does that make sense? Like, for example, why are you always sending me money? Why don't you just with me to pay me and take me out? I'd rather have you take me out than just pay.
Why did it go about 50 though? Like it went from $50. Okay.
Mimosas.
Yeah, $50. Okay, not bad for your partner. You give your partner $50 a month. I want a mimosa now. It does $50 a month. That's not bad. $100, $150, and then it went up by $100 when it was like
just pay for her apartment at that point. You might as well. That's maintenance is expensive.
But I disagree with you. I'm sorry, I have to disagree with you. This might be like one of our first disagreements, but when it comes to being in a relationship, you don't want the person with the same taste as you, because even though that may be what you like in, but it's always good to go out the box. Right. Because if you go inside the box, that's going to be too much of you, and you're going to be annoyed. And like, oh my gosh, this person is just like myself. Right, and it's kind of a turn off, because you're kind of looking.
Because they say opposites attract, but not. I would say not be like completely opposite, but like you don't have to exactly like all the same. Yeah, no. That's a healthy extent. If you're doing everything together, I get it. But at the same time, I feel like no matter the relationship, girls, don't cancel me. You should never rely on someone to always pay for you. It's 100% normal to be spoiled and want to be spoiled. But the reason why is because if you get used to that and things change, oh, your partner lost his job, or you guys break up and your next partner ain't like that.
Okay.
Set realistic standards. I'm not. Girls are gonna hate me for that, but that's just truth. Because the reason why is because I appreciate things more in the moment when they're unexpected rather than expecting it. So it's like, dang, I didn't expect him to do all this for me. It hits different than expecting something and get it. I'm not saying surprises, but like, what if something happens? What if you lose your job? Do you still love that person? Okay, what I'm trying to say is, if you lost your job and you can't spoil me anymore, am I still gonna love you? Or does that just mean she's using you?
No, I'm being totally honest with you. You're like hidden on multiple levels. Like you're literally hitting.
Like it's not about the materialistic stuff.
You're like,
I don't know.
You're accurate. You're being so accurate right now. But as the generation, as the era, like evolves, right? They're just gonna want more. They just want to be more spoiled because back then, right? Their parents, they weren't doing all this, right?
But you don't know that.
True, but it wasn't like as it is now. Wait, we're gonna adapt.
Can I interrupt you?
Yeah, go ahead.
So you said the parents didn't do this, right? That can go. It could go both ways because you're not wrong. But it can go, oh, my parents didn't do it, so I expect my partner to do it for me. Or it can go, my parents did do it for me, so I also expect my partner to do it for me. So it can go both ways. So you can. So for example, my parents always spoiled me, so I expect my partner to. Your parents never did, so you can expect. Do you get what I'm saying?
I was talking about their relationship.
Oh.
Yeah, because in their time, in their era, of course they were buying them flowers and everything. That's where it first started. But they weren't taking them out for days. I thought you meant
what their parents did for them. You mean their parents' relationship?
Yeah, their parents were, because they weren't.
What if they aren't together though?
But I mean, they had to go on dates and be spoiled and kind of had to pop the question somehow.
You don't know that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Wonder it was like a hidden thing,
True, but that's why I'm like I'm talking about like the different generations, like the generations before the different decades. We kind of adapted.
I would never go off my parents' standards because I'm not my parents.
Exactly, but it's like the different dating, when they dated and the needs and wants.
But just because you're in that era doesn't mean that applies to you.
Yeah, but it grows.
No, I get what you're saying.
You feel me? Like the adaptations grow because, like say, okay, for example, I spoil you with flowers every month. Sometimes I take you out, like weekly. I buy you. I say, what's going to Target randomly.
No,
But back then they could have just bought flowers and said, "I love you. You know what? Let's take this walk in the park." It's just different things.
Oh, I'm saying the little things. You don't have to send me like $300 for brunch if you just like want to talk to me. That's a win.
We're adapting. I told you.
But I'm low maintenance.
True, but
so I can't care. Like if you find a partner that was willing to send you that money, you go because I'm a girl's girl and I'll support no matter what.
Of course, yeah.
But I'm just trying to say, for me personally, this is my perspective, my opinion. I don't care what happens in your relationship.
I'm not gonna. This is spinning around. This is worth like 1 million views.
My point is, if you can find someone and it makes you happy, whether that mean walks in the parks or sending you $300 to get your hair done or brunch, you go as long as you're happy. That's not my business.
Exactly, and you could.
What the hell?
You could create a societal.
Sorry, my phone was blowing up, but it's just old notification. Maybe my internet went out.
You could create societal norms. Is this recording?
Yeah.
Okay,
let me check.
Okay, we could create societal norms.
That would be some bad luck.
And kind of making even guys, we don't have to do high maintenance. We can do like these things. You can go up to at least $200. $200 is enough.
For what?
200, like taking care of your significant other. You can do $200, right, instead of $300, and making this you can make this a norm, right? But in order to transform this norm, you have to do it a consistent way that everybody agrees with. So this is good talk by one of us, but let's go on to the next topic because we're spitting, and if you guys want more, comment, and we'll do a separate video. But yeah. Good talks.
The Taylor Swift thing. I don't know what that is.
So guys, so it was this video on it was on Instagram, I believe. It was this video on Instagram. They got divorced, so they were married. So it was a married couple. They went to the Super Bowl together, and the guy went to the Super Bowl with his guy friends, and he brought his wife with him.
I was gonna ask if she was there.
And what was crazy is she was a huge Taylor Swift fan, and her husband knew that at the time. And at the time, everybody, come on, if you watch the Super Bowl, which everybody I believe is watching the video watched it, but if you didn't, here goes some context. They put Taylor Swift on the screen and they booed her. Everybody booed her, and I guess her husband friends were booing her, so he decided to kind of boo as well, go along with them. And his wife was fed up with it, and I guess they got a divorce because of it. And people, it's kind of, I looked at the comments, and it's kind of like different like views on it. Like, why would you do that? Like, but I guess her perspective was, since he knew how like how precious being a Taylor Swift fan was to her, and he felt like he kind of went out her way. She felt like he went out of her way to do that. So it's kind of a strange story. How do you feel about it? Would you do? Okay, it's like we're going to we're at the Super Bowl.
Okay, let me ask you this: if I booed Caleb Williams, are you divorcing me?
No, no. I'll actually laugh.
This is the thing. Just because you like someone doesn't mean I have to.
I don't know. I feel like it's more to it, in my opinion.
Taylor Swift. I'm such a hater. Taylor Swift doesn't even know she exists. So to lose the love of your life over someone that doesn't even care about you, why would you lose sleep over this?
You know what's crazy? You know what's really? I want to hear her friends' point of views. I want to know what they'll say, because
that's kind of ridiculous to me.
Because I want to say if they agree, because if you agree with your friend, that's totally, you're being biased. Like, you have to look at the male perspective and say, boo. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if he's.
But everyone else in the stadium did. If it was just maybe just that group of friends, I kind of see like, why'd you be so pissed?
I don't know if he's an Eagles fan. If he's an Eagles fan, that makes sense. But if he's if he's a KC fan, okay, that's weird. They might be KC fans because they're Taylor Swift fans. So I don't know, but I kind of want to touch up on this situation.
Well, that's also kind of annoying because it's like KC and Taylor Swift. I get she's associated with Travis Kelce, but at the same time, it's like she does not represent the Chiefs.
Exactly.
So it's like,
but why are you getting a divorce? And then she's trying
I feel like it's something deeper. It's probably It's probably for clout. It's probably something deeper than that. Because I feel like if you're gonna be that immature about something, you shouldn't be married in the first place.
Exactly. Guys, this view is so gorgeous.
I'm sorry to be a hater, but that's not a valid reason.
This view is like so gorgeous. Like, it's two hotels. It's the Amani Hotel, and then we have the Marriott, which is gorgeous on our left. But I mean, it's just, we're having a good time.
Just vibing.
What's the time limit? Does it say on there?
No.
Okay, I'll check mine. But guys, we're probably.
It doesn't say, but yeah, it's probably at least 20. We did cover everything. We covered Big Ears, the Taylor Swift thing, and the budget.
Sorry, people, but
do you want to wrap it up?
20 minutes. Yeah, because we'll probably do 23 minutes. Anything you want to talk about? Oh, we got a relationship, the basic relationship advice, because we had some friends that went through something, and I kind of want to touch up on like the basic relationship advice. Do you want to go first? Because I've been yapping for some more. What's like, here, I'll give you something to talk about. What would you do if I was out with friends and you couldn't trust them?
Couldn't trust the friends or you?
You couldn't trust my friends, and you wanted to tell me about it without feeling
like kind
of feeling like controlling. What would you say about that?
I would literally just talk to you, because as we stress in every video, communication,
yes.
And I would just be like, hey, I don't want to give you an ultimatum where you have to pick between me and your friends, but I'm uncomfortable with you being around this group of people, and I don't want you to pick, but I want you to kind of understand that's where I'm at, because I feel like both people should be heard. My thing is, and I think this is how we both see things, and this is how our relationship is so successful. We don't just say, "Oh yeah, you're not hanging out with them." It's if you don't stop hanging out with them, we can't be together. We never did that.
We never did that.
It was just like, hey, your friends. I don't feel comfortable around you hanging out with your friends. You know what I'm saying? And go from there. I mean, of course they're not going to be happy. Of course they're not going to just drop their closest friends. I get that. It's not that easy. But at the same time, it's like you got to hear where your partner's coming off before you just jump to conclusions thinking they're crazy or controlling or whatever. Because most of the times we have our reasons, we have our feelings. And, you know, if you're so jealous, but I hate, I don't really like opposite sex friendships.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
You know, it's crazy. We kind of, because she started off like that's kind of how we started talking at first. She had friends of the opposite sex, and I was like, so I really don't like that. And this is when I was like young too. Like I seen the future, yeah. So I knew she was the one. But I told her like if you want this to be like a more compelling relationship, we kind of gotta discard this person or so for not just.
But you never told me like, oh, stop hanging out with blank.
Yeah, I never took just stop.
You were just like I was just like I don't feel like. I think you said something.
What was that noise? What was that bro? What was that noise? I think it was like the case, like the suitcase. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. What were you talking about?
I don't know, but I'm trying to. Okay.
Bro, they can hear that, bro. Stop it. Stop. They can hear. It was just a suitcase, bro. Okay, tell them they can hear that.
I know.
What's so funny? It was a suitcase. What else was it? What else was it? It wasn't anything else. What was it?
I have like 20 people just
joining. What are you talking about, bro?
Why would you just...
Oh, you're funny.
Bro.
What's so funny?
I don't know. Buy Starbucks.
Yeah, guys.
We gotta go.
We're gonna end it right
Tom's gotta go to the bathroom.
I guess I gotta go to the bathroom, guys. Yeah, we're for sure out. Guys, we will see you guys on Wednesday. Starbucks Fun Out.
Bro, why'd my volume just get loud as fuck?